Hello everyone and welcome to a betting preview of tonight's game between the New York Knicks and the Brooklyn Nets. My name is Burd here with the Knicks Wall, and this is a new segment. We're going to do a quick rundown of the lines for the game, a quick rundown of the injuries, and a quick rundown of three props that I like in this game in the Battle of New York. So we have the New York Knicks at 5-6 taking on the 6-6 Brooklyn Nets. Knicks at home at Madison Square Garden, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time on ESPN. The line for this game is Nets -6. Nets come in as the favorite, and the over-under is at 219.5. In terms of the injuries, we have Kyrie Irving, who is out for this game for the Nets due to personal reasons. He has missed the last few games. Obviously, this has been an ongoing story in the NBA. We also have Alec Burks out once again for the Knicks with that sprained ankle. Frank Ntilikina out once again with that sprained knee. And Reggie Bullock will be doubtful for this game with a sore hip. Now, big news for the Knicks. Rookie and number 8 overall pick Obi Toppin will be likely back in this game, as he is probable. He's been out since the first game of the year with a strained calf. And now we'll move on to the three player props that we like today. The first one being Julius Randle over 5.5 assists in this game at -129 on DraftKings. Randle's averaging 6.9 assists on the season, playing 37.1 minutes a game. He's looked like an all-star early in the season, completely different than the way he looked last year. He has cleared this 5.5 assists number in 7 out of 11 games this season, and 3 out of those 4 games that he ended with 5 assists, so just a half assist away. He has an assist percentage of 31.1% on the season, which ranks in the 98th percentile amongst all bigs according to Cleaning the Glass. I expect him to have another big performance against the Brooklyn Nets tonight and hit his over 5.5 assists. Now moving on to the second player prop that we're going to talk about, we have Austin Rivers over 12.5 points in this game at -125 on DraftKings Sportsbook. Rivers will likely start in place of injured Reggie Bullock for the second straight game. Rivers averaging 12 points per game on the season in 28 minutes per game on 9.3 shots per game. He saw 37 minutes, however, in the last game where he did start for Reggie Bullock, and will likely see a similar number of minutes since he is starting again tonight against the Nets. The Nets defense hasn't been that good this season, as they are allowing 113.2 points per game, ranking 22nd in the NBA. With the increase in minutes for Rivers, and with the Nets defense not being that good, I do expect Rivers to hit the over 12.5 points in this game. The third and final player prop that we're going to look at, we have Kevin Durant over 43.5 points plus rebounds plus assists in this game against the Knicks at -110 on DraftKings. Durant is playing in his first back-to-back of the season. Obviously, the fact that this is a Knicks-Nets game, he wants to play in this back-to-back, and he's hit the over 43.5 in 4 of his last 5 games. He had 36 and 34 points in his last 2 games, the first 2 games that he's been back since that 7-day COVID quarantine. Also, both games were played with Kyrie out. Kyrie obviously will be out again tonight. Kevin Durant also had 13 assists last game. He has cleared over 8 rebounds in his last 5 games. So I expect Kevin Durant to stuff the stat sheet, be playing extremely motivated in his first back-to-back game against the Knicks on ESPN, national television. He feels like he has something to prove to everyone coming off injury, and I think he has a huge night and hits his over 43.5 points plus rebounds plus assists. This is the first of many betting preview videos that we'll be doing this year at the Knicks Wall, so be sure to look out for that the rest of the year, and enjoy the game tonight, everyone.